Keanu Reeves, nursing a steaming black coffee in a crowded diner after a grueling film shoot, feels a weight of exhaustion in his bones. The clatter of dishes and hum of conversation fade as he overhears teenagers at the counter, their voices taut with unease. They are crowded around a phone, replaying shaky footage of a shadowy figure darting across a rooftop, vanishing into the night. "It's like they are studying us," one whispers, eyes wide with dread. The city's being gripped by rumors of this phantom, dubbed the Rooftop Watcher, a cloaked silhouette seen leaping between buildings, silently observing residents. Some dismiss it as an urban legend. Others swear they felt unseen eyes in the dark. Keanu's instincts, sharpened by years of playing heroes and a life of quiet compassion, surge. He can't ignore the fear choking the city. Leaning toward the teens, he asks, "Where's this happening?" A girl, her voice trembling, points him to the industrial district, a sprawl of warehouses and forgotten factories where sightings cluster. Keanu nods, his mind already mapping the challenge ahead. That night, under a sky heavy with storm clouds, Keanu slips into a worn black leather jacket and heads to the industrial district. The air is thick with the scent of oil and the electric promise of rain, the distant hum of traffic a low heartbeat. He navigates narrow alleys, boots crunching on gravel, his senses alert. A fire escape clings to an old warehouse, its rusted rungs beckoning. With the agility of his John Wick days, he climbs, muscles coiling as he moves silently upward, the cold metal biting his palms. At the rooftop, he drops into a crouch behind a rusted ventilation unit, breath steady as he scans the skyline. The city sprawls before him, a chaotic tapestry of flickering lights and looming shadows. Then he sees it, a figure perched on a neighboring building's edge, cloaked in darkness, motionless as they stare at the streets below. The Watcher is real. Keanu's pulse quickens, but he channels calm, calculating the distance. The gap between buildings is wide, the wind sharp. He sprints, leaping across the void, landing with a muffled thud, rolling to absorb the impact. The Watcher doesn't flinch, as if expecting him. Up close, Keanu notes their sleek, dark outfit, face obscured by a hood. A faint glow spills from a tablet in their hand, showing live feeds of city streets, grainy images of people unaware they are being watched. "Who are you?" Keanu demands, voice low but firm, stance braced for conflict. "Why are you watching these people?" The Watcher turns slowly, eyes glinting beneath the hood. "Keanu Reeves," they say, voice low, tinged with wry amusement. "I wondered if the city's hero would show." Keanu steps closer, fists clenched, his mind racing. Friend or foe? Answer me. What's your game? The Watcher raises a hand, palm out, signaling peace. "No game. I'm protecting them." Keanu's brow furrows, skepticism hardening his gaze. Protecting? By spying? The Watcher tilts the tablet. "Look closer. Reeves. See for yourself." Keanu glances at the screen, reluctant but curious. One feed shows a back alley deal, armed men exchanging briefcases, their faces cold and calculating. Another reveals a young woman walking alone, her pace quick, unaware of a hooded figure trailing her. The Watcher taps the screen, and a drone wears into view on the feed, its lights flashing. The stalker freezes, then bolts. "I see what others miss," the Watcher says, voice steady. "The city's rotting, corruption in boardrooms, crime in the streets, danger in every corner. I watch so I can act." Keanu studies the screen, then the Watcher, weighing their words. "A vigilante? If you're protecting the city, why hide? Why not work with the police?" The Watcher's laugh is bitter, raw. "The police? I was one of them, undercover, infiltrating gangs. My team sold me out for a bribe, left me for dead in a raid gone wrong. My face. They gesture vaguely. This is what survival cost me. Now, I trust no one." Keanu catches the pain in their voice, a scar deeper than the ones on their skin. He softens his stance. "You can't do this alone. Let me help." Silence hangs, the city's distant pulse the only sound. The Watcher hesitates, then pulls back their hood, revealing a scarred face, a woman, her eyes fierce yet weary, hair cropped short, a faint tremble in her jaw. "Call me Mara," she says, voice guarded, "and I don't need a partner." Before Keanu can respond, a low rumble shakes the air. An explosion lights the horizon, smoke rising from a distant building. Screams echo faintly, and Mara's tablet buzzes with alerts. She swipes through feeds, masked figures planting explosives at multiple sites, their movements precise. "They are hitting the power grid," she mutters, jaw tightening. "This is bigger than I thought." Keanu steps forward, voice urgent. "You can't stop this alone. Mara, we do this together, or the city goes dark." Mara's eyes flick to his, searching for weakness. Finding none, she nods. "Fine, but keep up, Reeves." A breathless chase erupts across the city's rooftops, a high-stakes dance over a concrete jungle. Keanu and Mara leap over gaping voids, boots slamming against gravel, the wind tearing at their clothes. Mara's drones hum overhead, feeding intel through her earpiece, bomb locations, enemy positions. They slide down rusted cables, metal biting their gloves, and duck behind chimneys as gunfire erupts below. The terrorists, a disciplined crew led by a rogue ex-military operative, are relentless, their plan to plunge the city into chaos nearly complete. Keanu's combat skills shine as he disarms a gunman in a brutal, fluid motion, his fist a blur. Mara, equally fierce, hacks the city's grid from a tablet, rerouting power to keep hospitals and emergency services online. Their partnership is uneasy but electric, each pushing the other to move faster, think sharper. Their pursuit leads to an abandoned factory, its skeletal frame looming under the pre-dawn sky. Inside, they navigate crumbling corridors, the air thick with dust and the tang of metal. Mara's drone scout ahead, revealing a trap, tripwires rigged to explosives. Keanu spots a glint of wire, grabbing Mara's arm to pull her back. "Careful," he whispers, their eyes locking. She nods, a flicker of gratitude breaking her guarded exterior. As they creep forward, a creak echoes, a terrorist lurking in the shadows. Keanu tackles him, but the man's radio crackles, alerting others. Footsteps pound closer. Mara's fingers tremble as she disarms a tripwire, her focus absolute. "We're out of time," she hisses. Keanu fights off two more attackers, his breath's ragged, giving her the second she needs. They reach a cache of bombs, timers ticking down. Mara kneels, fingers flying over wires, while Keanu stands guard, senses razor-sharp. A squad storms in, and Keanu fights with relentless precision, each move a testament to his training. Mara defuses the last bomb with seconds to spare, her breath a shaky gasp of relief. As dawn paints the sky in gold, they track the terrorist leader to a skyscraper overlooking the city. He stands on the roof, detonator in hand, face twisted with arrogance. "You're too late," he sneers, thumb hovering over the trigger. Keanu and Mara exchange a glance, their trust now unspoken. With a nod, they strike. Keanu charges, tackling the leader, wresting the detonator free in a brutal struggle, concrete scraping his skin. Mara dives for a second device wired to the building's core, tools a blur as she disables it with milliseconds left. The city is safe, the air heavy with victory. As sirens wail, Mara rises, preparing to slip away. "Not bad, Reeves," she says, a faint smile softening her scars. Keanu grins, wiping sweat from his brow. "You either, Mara. If you need me, you know where to find me." She pulls her hood up, silhouette blending with the morning mist as she leaps to another rooftop, vanishing like the phantom she is. Keanu watches, knowing the city has a guardian, one who thrives in shadows, with a heart as fierce as his own. That's the epic tale of Keanu vs. the Rooftop Watcher. Has Mara truly saved the city, or is she still out there, watching from above? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you loved this story, hit that thumbs up, share it with friends, and subscribe for more thrilling adventures every week. Until next time, stay bold, stay curious, and keep an eye on the rooftops.